and that the citizens of Israel, the Jewish citizens or the Israelis, are basically seen as a multiplier effect for police who are trying to do their job.
Yeah, in Israel, first of all, it's a much more compact country. Secondly, you have such a fraction of the public is basically active soldiers. They are not in remote places. They are in the streets. They are walk. Many of them carry their guns with them. So in Israel, it's a little bit more complicated. And not to mention that in Israel, no one, including myself, I cannot get more than a simple handgun.
You can only get 50 bullets, one time 50 bullets, but at least you have them. What do you do? What should we be doing here in the United States? Because they're going to find a way.
I think, Israel is a little bit different situation, but I believe that you should first of all authorize the FBI to, probably under inspection of the Congress and some group of judges that will put on their heads, but authorize the FBI when it is really needed to delineate the line between, or the balance between, private rights of the citizens and the public safety in a little bit different manner according to situation.
I have to ask, though, this guy was born in the U.S., but his parents are from Afghanistan. The father had pledged allegiance to the Taliban. This guy had pledged allegiance to perhaps one of the suicide bombers that had gone off and pulled something in Saudi Arabia. What would Israel do with a person like that who'd been identified and questioned by police?
No, I hinted to it earlier. Israeli secret services are allowed to profile a group of...
So you're saying they look at Muslims differently?
Yeah, they look differently. They have the authority to do it. They do it under inspection of judges and some members of Knesset. But basically, it's something flexible and aimed at real results. Demonize the whole religion. There's no sense in doing it. But there's no sense to ignore reality that at the present time, most of terror comes abroad, comes through radicalized Muslims.